Amateur move. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the State of the League podcast, the only NBA podcast that talks about every NBA team every week. I'm your host, Jack, aka Jokic Joestar. With me, as always, the world famous Pablo Escobar. Your phone mic scrapes against your clothes.
Oh
You gotta
my
be
god.
you gotta be kind of careful.
Shit.
Hey. I mean, God forbid you get into a building with a place to plug in your computer or anything. How are you doing today?
Guys, technical difficulties are out of this world. So I am in the ball mobile for this episode. Hopefully this will not be a reoccurring issue.
And he lives in there too.
Yep. And I bring all the huzz in here. So
It's huge, guys. Don't feel bad that he lives in his car. It's bigger than a normal house.
it's like pup named Scooby-Doo's doghouse. So
Yes.
and you know what though? I'll tell you what.
What?
The draft class. The mighty 2026 NBA draft class.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting knocked down a peg a little bit.
Cam Boozer, fraud, not even tall.
Cam Boozer, fraud, and the people are the Cam Boozer. Does FC stand for fan club? I only just realized that.
I assume what? Well, I mean, yeah. I assume fan club, or I think it's more of a play on like
Football club.
Yeah, Liverpool FC or whatever. Yeah, but like I assume if someone had to define it, they would be like fan club, I guess.
Yeah. So the Cam Boozer FC, they can't accept that. Well, I don't want to say they can't accept because it's a small sample, and so I don't want to say my doubts about Cam Boozer have been proven. But if you look at his games, he obliterates the Navy and all these other little teams. And then he has struggled against every high major legit team. And then when you watch him play, the scoring is just rough. And then people are they are like the excuses I'm seeing being pulled out are just crazy. And they're like, well, it's earlier in the season and Cooper figured it out later. I'm like, I don't know. Cooper never looked like this. So but it's just a lot of the spreadsheet boys.
Would you take Garrett Queen over him?
Well, that's what I've been thinking. I'm like, because last time I made fun of the Pelicans, because someone said if it's not top 3, we're okay. And I was like, yeah, okay. But now Cam Boozer looks like he can't really score that well. Darren Peterson is missing games and
yeah, hamstring injury. I mean, come on, dude.
And they're mad at him. The college basketball fans are mad at him as if he's do people just not believe in injury? It's anytime someone gets injured, it's not that they can't play, they just hate you.
Motherfucker, if I was projected number 1 overall, I'm not seeing a second in college. My leg hurts. Sorry guys. Because it's I could make $1 million right now through NIL or $80 million over the next 6 years if I stay healthy. So I don't know what I should choose there.
They are extra mad because they're paying him now. they have that excuse.
Yeah, that's fair. That's actually funny. Yeah,
but still, you're freaking boosters money.
Well, I was gonna say, isn't it a state? Is Kansas?
I don't know what
funded
Kansas
by
is.
Taxpayer money and shit.
It's probably public.
I pay your NIL deal. Get out there. Come on. Something like that. Have you been locked in? We were getting a lot of comments about the Cuffham drama. Cuffham versus Malone drama, I think.
Well, Cuffham had an injury.
Oh.
Do you know about this? He
What's that all about?
He was at a
No.
He was at a concert and he fell. And he banged his head on something, and then Clav said he visited him in the hospital, and he said it's very serious,
okay.
And he has legit brain damage though.
Damn, that's crazy.
Who's Malone?
Malone dick and balls in your mouth. um, yeah, there's no
But
there's
yeah,
no
prayers
Malone.
prayers up for Cuffham, everyone. So
Prayers to cuff him. Didn't realize it was that serious when I set up the Malone dick joke. Yeah, no, shout
but
out to him. I also saw there's oh, sorry, you go.
well, just Debansa is not even playing poorly, but I guess he's not shooting that well from three, and he's not playing that well on defense, and so, but still, he's like getting to the line like 10 times a game, and they're so mad. A lot of the nerds,
Nice.
because you know what, the nerds are too against scoring. They gotta realize if you're freaking 6'10" and you're an elite scorer, like who I was thinking about this. Who's
The game is about a bucket. Like, just because an annoying guy said that doesn't make it completely untrue.
who if you're if you're a big guy and a really high level scorer, it's you can most of the time you're figuring out the other stuff to an acceptable level.
Yeah.
Who are the best scorers who never ended up figuring it out? And there's one guy that I thought of, Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine is a really like elite scorer, and he just never put together the rest of his game. But I don't know if there's a lot of guys like that.
Yeah, not really. My mind goes to like the Carmelo Anthonys of the world a little bit,
Yeah.
who obviously like super bad on defense, and then he would always have the excuse of like when he passes, he makes some really good ones. Like he can make the reads, he just doesn't. It's like, okay, well, how much does that matter? I guess. But yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, I feel like that's the foundation I would rather have. Is like incredible athlete, very gifted scorer, just needs to learn how to like capitalize on it when teams really double him or whatever, as opposed to like starting from the foundation of gifted passer. It feels like you have a way more uphill climb. Like look at Demon even, or Giddey for that matter. Like I don't know. It's just like passing is not necessarily a skill that can be leveraged into anything else, whereas scoring is a skill that completely warps the floor if you're really good at it.
Yeah, I used to be the complete opposite way. I thought that passing was innate and then scoring could be developed. But just years and years of betting on these guys, it's turned out to be the opposite. And so, like,
Passing to a degree, passing is innate. I would say, like I don't know. You're never gonna teach somebody to be like a Jokic or like a Magic Johnson or a Steve Nash level passer, but you can definitely develop guys into being like, don't shoot over this double team from this spot where you're not very good at shooting from or whatever. Like I think there is a level that you can coach guys to that's just pure decision making as opposed to like I don't really. There's not like the equivalent thing in terms of like coaching guys into being a good scorer. I guess.
no, I remember like Jalen Suggs. I was like, the only question is about scoring. That's the funnest thing to work on. He's definitely going to figure that out. And I mean,
Hey,
he's better. He's
hey.
better at it, but obviously he's never going to be like a high volume guy. And versus, there's just so many like Anthony Edwards, Jason Tatum. I feel like even Kawhi got to an acceptable level. Just so many guys. Jaylen Brown even like so many guys have been able. It's just so much easier to flip to do everything from scoring versus the opposite versus and then we have Killian Hayes on the other end who God if he
Yeah.
could just score everything would
Oh
work.
man, if he could score, we should. That would be a fun. Maybe like a fun summer episode along the lines of like the coin flipping for superpowers. Is we draft teams of guys who are like, if they could just do this, it's one of the best basketball players I've ever seen. They're just like one attribute away kind of guys.
Oh, and by the way, you guys may have noticed I'm wearing a Santa hat, but Thanksgiving hasn't even happened yet. So this is sort of a commentary on how everyone skips over Thanksgiving pretty quickly.
For the consumerism
Yep.
of Christmas.
Yep, they skip over the native coded holiday to go into consumerism.
Because there's not enough ways to spend money on it. Guys, it's about spending time with the people that you love.
And they like to ignore our bloody history. So
Yeah, they like to whitewash it. That's what the snow is, also.
Yep. And that's why it's quiet, because they don't want to hear our complaints. So, but notice how if you live in South America, where it's warm all the time, they protest much more. Someone wrote a
Yeah.
Substack about this.
I was gonna say something about something else, but I don't remember.
About basketball, about scoring, about Cam.
No,
What
what?
if Cam Boozer's the next? What if he's the Sabonis who can shoot?
Hey, that's a good player. I'm cool.
Is that just Kevin
Hey,
Love?
um, no, because I feel like Sabonis, no bullshit, very good switching out onto the perimeter for a big man defensively. I will give him that. Like I feel like he's very good lateral quickness, and he's like a really good athlete. He's just not vertical, and he has really short arms, and so like the important part of big man defense, he's not good at. But yeah, I feel like if he could shoot, ooh, that would be sick. But even then, I don't know. He's been so well. I mean, we'll get to the fucking Kings. I can't believe the Nuggets lost that game last night. He's just been awful this year, Sabonis, and he didn't even play against us. What the fuck was I going to say? I watched The Handmaiden recently. Is that it? I don't think so. We could talk about it though. You would like it. It was very good.
That was on the Ringer's top 25 movies of the century.
Yes. You might get scared actually because it is pretty explicit. There's a lot of sex in it, and that seems like something that you just like would get overwhelmed. Well, not just sex, lesbian sex. I'll tell you what.
Oh. Well, the thing about me is I'm very in tune with the lesbian community. Not as much, well, not that part of it, but more of the lingo. So Mask and Femme, I know about that.
Okay.
WLW, I know about that. Hashtag Supergirl, I know about that. So maybe we'll see.
It was really good though. I liked it a lot, and it was the Ringer did have an interesting conversation around like because the amount of like graphic stuff in this movie is for any other movie, I feel like it would be an overwhelming amount, but they handle it very well, and it feels like very, I don't know, artsy fartsy, I guess is the word. Like it's not as much like just like damn, I get it. This is gratuitous at this point. Like it's even when it's like just two naked people on screen together, it was very good. I didn't know any of that going in though. So like 30 minutes in when all the shit started going down, I was like, damn, he's really going there. But yeah, it was good. I had a good time.
That was how I was with Drive Away Dolls. I didn't know anything about the movie before I went to the theater and saw it.
The American Handmaiden. That's what they call that.
And they weren't licking sniz in that movie, were they? do you know that? Have you seen that clip going around?
No, I don't think so.
You know the Whatever podcast?
Maybe I would know the people if I saw like a clip
it's
from
like
them.
the dudes who have like 15 girls on at once in the...
Oh, yeah. And they're like, you're a bitch who does OnlyFans or whatever. Yeah. Those guys?
Yeah. I've been seeing clips of the dude debating these women. And this girl was saying like, because I guess he's lives a traditional man life. And so she was poning him. She's saying, you're not traditional. And she said, your wife has been married 2 times before you. And he got really...
I did see this clip.
He got so upset.
He got triggered. She owned him.
Yeah, and I guess she was gay. And so he's, you lick sniz. I was like, what does that even mean? And he was like,
guys, if that's, I wonder, I can't, how bad does that scale? Because he definitely said the D word for lesbians, which is not good.
Oh yeah, because he was.
But I don't know. Is sniz also bad to that degree? And he said something about like, I swear he said you eat ditch or something. It was like, okay, dude, you are so mad right now. You're so pissed. And I would also like to say the lady. Because, like, a lot of times these environments are very hostile. The lady who brought up all this stuff about his wife being married before, not bringing it up in, like, an accusatory manner or this is something that, like, makes makes his wife like a bad person or less than. She was just like, this kind of conflicts with like the way you present yourself online. And immediately, I mean, I haven't seen anybody fold that hard in a long time. He was just like raging. Oh my God.
And he's all. Do you remember the old clip of him where he couldn't open a jar?
No, I don't. I haven't seen that.
There was a famous clip where he couldn't open a jar. Well, he was like making fun of this girl because she couldn't open a jar, and then he tried to open it and he couldn't either. And then he had that girl on for a debate again, and she brought that up, and he got upset the same way. He's like, "You couldn't open it either."
Hell yeah!
Oh,
that rocks.
Did you
Guys,
see? Well, what are you about to say?
What? I don't know. I think we should all aim to be a little bit more like that environment. In the comments, you guys are way too nice to each other. I'm trying to see some like real anger and hostility in the comments, please.
Did you see Lonzo Ball on with Michael Porter Jr. on his podcast?
No. What did they talk about?
Well, I only saw.
I'm so glad that guy's not on my team anymore. Oh my God.
I only saw two clips of it. One, MPJ was talking about a kid who was in his high school class who ended up transitioning, and he was saying it like, "Look at this freak," blah blah blah. He was like being Michael Porter Jr. about it, and then all Lonzo Ball had to say, first he said, "Still hooping," and then the second thing he said was, "Live your truth," or "Be who you are," or something like that. And then
be who you are.
And then the other clip was they were talking about tipping, and Michael Porter Jr. and LiAngelo were like, "We're not tipping, bro. I'm tipping $20 max or whatever." And then they're like, "Lonzo still tips 20% no matter what." He's like, "Yeah." So W Lonzo Ball, W my goat.
Yeah, I like. First of all, because the other conversation I saw from that podcast was Michael Porter Jr. being like, I would have beat WNBA teams in 8th grade or whatever. Which, like, that versus the GOAT debate, I really don't know which conversation I would like to listen to, like, 45 minutes about. Because, to me, like, it's just like, holy fuck, who cares anymore? Please! But then the other thing was LiAngelo, Jello Ball and MPJ. To me, they represented two distinct camps of not tippers, where MPJ was like, I'm not fucking tipping, dude. I don't care at all. I'm just not tipping. Whereas Jello Ball was like, it depends on how good the service was that night, which is just like code for, you're not getting 20%, pal. I'm not giving you all that money.
I think he also basically was saying, like, if it's like a hot girl, he was gonna tip. That was the impression I got. But what about
still hooping? That's probably the best. Anytime I hear someone transition now, that's what I'm gonna say. Still hooping?
A genderless question. Is it still hooping?
Yeah.
Well, what about GOAT? 45 minutes GOAT debate, 45 minutes or 45 minutes of Kenyon Martin reading his list of power forwards and players that are better than Draymond Green.
I saw this in our clips. There's the software that we use for the people listening. Pablo, if he has media to showcase during the show,
yes,
it'll be there ahead of time, and I'll see it. And so the only thing I saw before I clicked into this video call was just like a very pixelated Kenyon Martin highlight reel or something. And I think I saw this list.
Was it pixelated?
What'd you say? Well, I mean, I don't know. It was just like clearly somebody recording their computer screen or whatever. So not like pixelated, but you know.
The video I sent's not the list. It's something different. But we'll get to that at the Warriors segment. But it was great.
Okay.
I love the beef.
All right, 20 minutes in.
Yes.
Let's keep this expeditious today.
Yes.
We've had a long day of technical guys. I know we like to put on a facade of carelessness when we put together this podcast. It's the hardest job in the world.
Yep.
And so Patreon.com/State of the League. Go support us, please. It's really important. Timestamp? Can my phone work, please? Oh my god, dude.
Probably would
I
work
need to start
if it was a Huawei phone.
Oh, we didn't even talk about freaking One Piece collab. How do you feel about the Shanks get for the Bulls?
I mean, listen, the Bulls get great gets. We have Shanks. When K-pop did a collab, you know who we got? Freaking New Jeans, the
Who?
goats. And
Oh shit.
by the way, I've added another K-pop group I started listening to, XG. Comment down below if you're XG fans. But
Okay.
and then also Kim Jong Un is a Bulls fan, so we have some heavy hitter fans. It's just the disgusting leader of.
Yeah.
I would rather, if I had the option to kill the leader or of. Well, actually, that's a little too explicit. Never mind. Train of thought ended.
He wouldn't do anything. He wouldn't, because it's Minecraft.
If I had the option to kill
podcast.
a guard on a Switch, ooh, look at that! I made it basketball.
Ooh, Nuggets got Nami. I'm cool with that.
That's a girl, dude. Good try playing basketball with a girl on your freaking team.
Bro, your guy has freaking one arm, dude. Oh my god. Good try. Nami, force him left. Yeah, no, I like Nami.
Oh shoot, we literally have what's his name, Hanson Emmanuel. Oh, I wonder if he knows about
I didn't want to
Shanks.
say that. That seems like something that Twitter would get really upset about. But I was like, damn, he is kind of like that. And Hanson Emmanuel definitely has Conqueror's hockey. 100%.
I'd love to give him a sword. Oh, I bet he'd be a beast with it.
Okay. So the Thunder, 4-0 in their last 4, believe it or not. They beat the Jazz, the Kings, the Pelicans, and the Hornets. They finally went down in an NBA game. They were down 17 points to the Utah Jazz. And then they immediately went on a 78-45 extended run over the next couple of quarters. So I saw this score and I was like, oh no, the Thunder are in trouble. Oh man, they're on the ropes, guys. And it was because Kevin Love was shooting like 100% from 3. Do you have any Thunder thoughts?
Not too many, because it's just the Thunder. They are what they are. But The Athletic wrote an article where they said they wrote down one concern for every single team in the NBA. And so, what do you think OKC's concern is? Actually, there's no point in really guessing this one. They didn't even do a real one for the OKC. The concern they wrote is eternal damnation. There is no other explanation. The Thunder sold their souls to the devil. They will eventually suffer the consequences. They haven't had all NBA wing Jalen Williams all season. Chet has missed time, as has Lou Dort, Aaron Wiggins, Caruso, and Isaiah Joe. And yet this team sits atop the Western Conference with only one loss. AJ Mitchell has gone from two-way contract to pesky sixth man. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a machine. They win no matter which players don the jerseys. The afterlife won't be kind. From Fred Katz. So, yeah.
Okay. So, Shai canonically going to hell, I guess. That's pretty interesting. Just, what do you think about that?
Shai in hell? I mean, it'd be pretty tough to pin him down with those flames because of his shin and ankle flexibility.
God, dude. Imagine you're like a demon with a pitchfork clocking into work that day and you have to guard Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Bro.
Good luck, dude. Good luck. Oh my god.
Bro, this is hell.
This is hell. Shai's got the demons in hell, dude. Oh my god, that's so stupid. All right. I mean, do we have any lobbyist requests for this?
Yeah.
For them? For the Thunder?
We had a lot, but guys, remember we have to limit it to 3. So, if
it's 3. Well, yeah, I want to get that on the record. First of all, it's been that way the whole time. This is not something that we established this season. It's been 3 requests per team since like the middle of the first season we did this. So yeah, Thunder, go ahead.
Lawyer Moose just got dumped. Is this because I said Chet was better than Wemby? I'm sorry. I take it back.
Probably. Oh man.
And then
That's sad.
Sacramento Kings fan club Switzerland president Michi Gring replied to him and said, I got dumped as well, and I think Wemby is miles ahead of Chet. So your punishment for saying Chet is better is still awaiting you.
Damn. So we just got a bunch of huzless guys in the freaking. Well, I mean, these could be girls too. Anybody can get dumped, I guess. That's so it could be girls, guys, or NBs. I don't know. Take some time to focus on yourself. That's what I would say, probably.
No, I think it is because you said Chet was better than Wemby, and so channel all that rage towards Chet. He's the reason your relationship ended, and then
Mm-hmm.
maybe keep thinking about it, keep stewing over it, and then maybe figure out some
Mm-hmm.
personal information about Chet. Maybe figure out where he's going to be in person. Go meet him there, tell him your grievance,
No, no,
and maybe
no,
if he doesn't
no,
react right to
no,
your news, maybe
no,
teach him a lesson.
no, no. Uh, Chet, top five funniest athlete that could DM your girlfriend. Yes or no?
Oh shoot. Well, I don't know. It depends what he says. It would depend on the line. Did you see the Nelk boy crashing out about Austin Reeves?
I did, yeah. See, to me, Reeves is like less funny because Reeves is just like a regular guy. Chet, like I don't know, just like this 7 foot tall guy who dresses like Blade all the time, and like I don't know, it's hilarious just conceptually him trying to like slide into somebody's DMs. Not that that's what happened with with this girl or with whoever this person got dumped by, but yeah, that would just make me laugh a lot. But Chet, don't do it because you definitely have more riz than me. So please don't steal my girl.
SGA 50 40 90. Hello, left and right head. I was hoping
Okay.
for your thoughts on potential matchups in the prospective playoff series between Thunder and Nuggets slash Bulls. Do you expect to see much more Caruso on Jokic in that case? Could Giddey lead this Bulls team to not getting swept in an OKC Denver finals matchup? What does that mean? What?
Wait. Say it one more time. Read the whole thing back.
I was hoping for your thoughts on potential matchups in prospective playoff series between the Thunder and Nuggets slash Bulls. Do you expect to see much more Caruso on Jokic in that case? Could Giddey lead this Bulls team to not getting swept in an OKC slash Denver finals matchup? Oh,
Um,
oh, if the Bulls played OKC or Denver. Okay, well,
Denver,
the Bulls will
maybe.
not be
Well,
making the
Denver they would
finals.
lose. We know. We know because Vucevic hit the game winner. He
Oh
would
my
just do that
God.
4 more times.
Vucevic is in freaking Kobe mode, making game winners and then being, I'm not
I
happy.
know. I'm not happy. This is freaking. You see that execution out there? I'm gonna execute fucking Patrick Williams. He's gonna die. Uh, no. Giddy versus the Thunder team, he would be atomized.
Because
It,
they
it
know
would
all
be
his
like,
moves, right? That's why.
yeah, that's why. Because they have insider. It's not because he's bad or anything. It's not. It's not because of anything like that. It's because they know how he likes to play, and so it would just be unfair. Yeah. Any other requests?
Um, well, wait. What
I'll wait.
would there be any dramatic differences between the Nuggets and Thunder matchup this time around?
Um, the
Who?
Nuggets. Well, I mean, really, we need to see how everybody health wise breaks down. Right now, it looks like the Nuggets could just get they might lose in five if like everybody is as injured as they have been so far this season between Aaron Gordon and Brown and everyone. If the whole team was healthy, you would hope to not lose the non-Jokic minutes by as many points as they did in that series, but I still think it would be really hard. I don't think that like Valanciunas or Tim Hardaway Jr. is like maybe you would get like the same way you got a Julian Strother game. Maybe you would get a Tim Hardaway Jr. game or something, but I think it would kind of be like similar approaches by both teams. Yeah.
All right. Ave Balls or Ave Balls. Hey, Sean and Gus, new subscriber here. That's a psych reference. What do you think
Okay.
OKC is going to do with Hartenstein's contract? He has a team option this offseason for 28.5 mil, but the Chet and J-Dub extensions will also hit next year, as well as Dort being on a team option. If they had to choose between him and Dort, what would y'all do? I'm not sure how much trust they would have in Sorber filling that Hartenstein role at all, but then again, AJ Mitchell was able to slide right in as another quality role player for us, so who knows? Have a good Turkey Day, Kings. Thank you.
Um,
I think,
I would trade Dort. I'm
yeah,
getting Dort the fuck out of there.
yeah, I think Dort is the odd man out. Just because they have Case, and I think AJ Mitchell's good on
Hmm.
defense.
They have
They have
Caruso. When J
Caruso.
Dub's playing, like it's just an embarrassment of riches
Yeah,
on perimeter defense. Whereas if they were to let Hartenstein go instantly, it's like, oh, that we are pretty weak in the front court. In a conference where there's a lot of very good big men. And then also it feels like Hartenstein has been like his synergy with everybody has improved. I feel like he's been a lot better on offense than he was. He wasn't bad last year on offense, but specifically him and Shea, I've been seeing a lot of glazing on the timeline of how well they've played together.
yeah, he's just harder to replace. So I think I don't know how the money works out. Maybe he is more expensive, so they have to get rid of him. But yeah, I think it's Sorber's not enough of a lock to fill everything he does.
Yeah, Sorber is like we would see AJ Mitchell for stretches last year, and it would be like, oh, this is like cool. This there's the
Well,
potential for something to
Sorber's
happen
hurt,
here.
right?
Yeah, he tore his ACL, so we're like, we are very far away from even getting the flashes that led to this AJ Mitchell run so far. I feel like
Yeah, and he's smaller. Hardenstein, how tall is Hardenstein? Is he a 7 footer?
10 feet tall.
Oh shoot!
No, I think he's like 6'11", but he plays very big. He's an incredibly physical guy.
All right, screw the Thunder.
Screw the Thunder. Nami Swan, come take me to Denver. Oh, I'm in Wano now. Things are getting so good. Guys, watch One Piece, please. It is so incredible. Holy shit.
It's the greatest story ever
Uh,
told.
dude, I'm really on board with that. And I'm seeing like, there's a guy on Twitter who's like watching for the first time,
Oh
and he's like
yeah,
really falling. He's falling in like I think he's at Drum Island, and he was
yeah.
glazing like Luffy climbing the mountain, and it's just like, dude, this is such a good character. Oh my god.
Do you
Yeah,
know
the Nuggets though.
you know about Book Talk girls, right? And how Book Talk is reading One Piece now.
Yeah, has there been an update on I feel like we talked about this. Have they adopted any serious agendas yet?
Well, no. One of the funny thing observations I saw about it was, so you know how, spoiler alert for anybody who's interested in Sanji. You know how,
Oh shit, guys! Fast forward. I'll timestamp it. God damn it. Okay,
well, don't timestamp it.
go.
It's just too tedious. So I won't say it. Nuggets.
Well, allude to it. I'll probably know what you're talking about.
Well, something with Sanji that ended up with his body. Um, it was noticeable early in the series, but if you're an anime fan, you just kind of write that off and be like, well, it's
Mm-hmm.
just how people are. But the Book Talk people were like, huh, he wasn't impacted by this thing that happened to his body. That's kind of weird. I
Huh.
wonder if there's something going on with them.
Holy crap! I don't even know what you're talking about
All
actually,
right.
but
Yeah.
he is very strong. The Nuggets 3-1 in their last four. Beat the Rockets, the Pelicans, the Wolves. They're 3-2 in their last five because they played the Kings last night and lost. So they lost to the Bulls and to the Kings. Big big NBA Cup win over the Rockets. We respect the cup. Nuggets. That was their first clutch win of the season. They've lost, and I think they lost another one against the Kings. So they're 1-4 in clutch games so far, or 1-3, maybe. Yeah. they held the Rockets to their lowest scoring output of the whole season, 109 points for the number one offense in the NBA. So that was really good. Aaron Gordon out 4 to 6 weeks with a hamstring injury. That's not good. And then Christian Brown is still out. They called up Deron Holmes from the G League, but then they didn't play him at all.
Oh,
They played Hunter Tyson against the Kings and not Deron Holmes. I can't believe it.
I forgot about Deron Holmes. Has he been doing anything in the G League?
I mean, yeah, like 20-point double doubles or whatever. But it's all I don't know what he's gonna be doing in the NBA. I haven't watched any of the film.
Um, but yeah, see so what's so interesting about the new NBA meta where we're pace maxing and we're effort maxing really,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone is
Mm-hmm.
dying. And so what
Mm-hmm.
is who's going to be the first to pull back on all this stuff? Because NBA basketball was already untenable for the human body to play 82 games or even
Mm-hmm.
close to that. This is just exacerbating
Yeah.
it. Like the rate of star players. I don't know if you've seen the people posting like the charts and stuff. It's more stars are injured
Mm-hmm.
now than ever before, and so I don't know what we're gonna do. Someone's got to slow it
I
down.
don't know. Let me see. What's the Thunder's pace at so far
I
this
think they
season?
are one of the slower teams.
Yeah, they are 24th in pace. So to me, the key to the modern NBA, it's not so much pace as it is the possession battle. And pace is just the easiest way to kind of like brute force the possession battle. If you're
Mm,
not that good of a team, you can still win the possession battle by being a fast team.
yeah,
When you have a team or when you have a player like Shea and Jokic specifically, because the Nuggets are I think 21st in pace as well, it's a lot easier to win that possession battle because you're just getting an incredible shot every time you come down the floor. And then obviously we talked about it with Shea, like one turnover per game, despite averaging like 33 and 7. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like teams probably will have to scale back to some degree, but I also like I don't know how if it's going to be a league-wide shift because I feel like some teams will probably just kind of get like confirmation bias towards this being a sustainable play style if they go the whole year playing that way and they just happen to not have anybody get
just
hurt. Like
the survivorship bias and just a war of
yeah.
attrition. We all speed until the wheels fall off, and whoever's car still has
Yeah.
my wheel didn't fall off. My rim is just dented. That's who I'm.
Yeah, Norm
Yeah.
Powell, he'll just never run the same again, but he can still run. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know about the battle of pace or whatever, but I also think certainly that's not a sustainable play style to like go win 4 playoff rounds. I think as we see the playoffs shake out, the teams that make it farther are the teams that just won't be reliant on that as like they're like teams that can do it. Like I think the Thunder can run. They have a ton of great athletes. Same with the Nuggets when they're healthy, but teams that don't need to play that way in order to be in basketball games. And so yeah, going back to the Nuggets. Oh, Peyton Watson against the
You
Pelicans. Did you see this? My phone, Peyton Watson, 32 points, 12 rebounds, 82% true shooting, 5 of 9 from 3.
Whoa. I did not realize he did that.
Yeah.
I only saw
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
Derek Queen did in that game.
Yeah. Well, you probably saw the second coolest performance in that game then, because let me tell you,
What was he? How was he
this
getting it?
was tween hezzy dribble go
Oh
to the freaking
shoot!
basket.
Okay.
No, I mean if you should go, I implore you go watch this. It's the most wide open shots I've ever
Oh.
seen. It's like Trey Murphy moving backwards in time. He's going so slow closing out on these 3-pointers. And so It's still good to see. I think he's 9 of 14 from three over his last 3 or 4 games. Peyton Watson is, and so I mean he's been sick. He did really good defense on Kevin Durant in that Rockets game, and then he was solid in the Kings loss last night. But that was just tough travel, back to back type shit. And Cam Johnson finally had a couple good games.
What's the one concern with Denver, if you had to guess?
When did this article come out?
Recently,
Health.
the 3-point line. It's
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you.
It's nitpicking, but the Nuggets allowed the 9th highest volume of 3-point shots in the NBA. You may see their first in 3-point percentage against and think there's no concern there. Maybe, but teams are also shooting 33.1% on open threes and 31.4% on wide open attempts. Some of that is funneling properly to bad shooters, but it's also a lot of shot defense luck. For a team that doesn't shoot a lot of three-pointers on its own side, that could end up hurting Denver at some point. Zach Harper. So the Nuggets are the latest beneficiary.
He's freaking harping on bullshit, dude. God.
They got the Bulls' lucky charm, the rabbit's foot. But Denver, this is who Denver is. Like they're willing to lose that 3-pointer battle. So that's kind of who they've been for years.
Yeah. And I mean really it's only reared its head. The examples that jump out to me, playing the Cavs,
Avalanche,
and then sometimes when we play the Knicks as well. But specifically the Cavs, it's like holy shit. This is just math basketball come to life. Like we're down 25 shooting 70% on 2-pointers because like they're just taking and making so many more threes than us.
And in the West, I don't know who takes a ton of threes at all in the league. I was gonna say because last year you played the Clippers. You played the Clippers and Thunder, who both didn't really.
Yeah. Okay. So 3-point attempts.
Is there anyone in the West?
Okay. Not really
Houston
contender-wise.
And Houston doesn't take it. They make them, but they don't take them.
Houston is dead last in 3-point attempts.
Yeah. Are the Lakers low too?
Oh, I have that was first quarter. I don't know why that filter was on there. So no, they're still dead last in 3-point attempts for the whole game.
Wait, check the second, third, and fourth quarters too, just to be safe.
Break it down. Number 1 is the Cavs. Number 2 is the Warriors. 3 is the Celtics. Then Knicks, Blazers, Jazz, Nets, Suns.
Well, wait. Count down from 30. Who are the?
Okay, so the least volume. It goes Rockets, then the Kings, then the Pistons, then the Raptors, then the Lakers. So that's the bottom 5.
That's your 2 threats. Sneeze alert.
Yeah, and sneeze alert, guys. Take a second. Say bless you to Pablo, please.
I'm the devil. You just bless the devil.
The devil. The Thunder are 11th in 3-point attempts. This is definitely something to keep an eye on. Shea individually has been an incredible 3-point shooter. So he's like 2 or 3 made free throws away from being 50, 40, 90 right now.
Wait, but who's taking them?
I assume AJ Mitchell is there. I don't know about Isaiah Joe. Let me see. Thunder stats.
I don't know how many AJ Mitchell takes either.
Well, I thought he was good. So they're 16-1 right now.
This percentage or attempts?
This is attempts. They are shooting. The Thunder are 36% on 39 3-point attempts a game. So
who are the leaders? Probably Lou Dort, I would imagine, is taking the most. But I feel like everyone, like Chet, should be there, but he's been hurt.
Isaiah Joe is shooting 41% on 8 attempts a game. Aaron Wiggins is shooting 42% on 7 attempts a game.
Well, just give me volume, the attempts.
Okay, so Isaiah Joe 8 attempts, Wiggins 7 attempts, Shea 5.5 attempts, Lou Dort 5 attempts, Jalen Williams, J. Will 4.6 attempts. Then Chet is at 4.3, and Cason Wallace is at 4.3 as well. Oh, AJ
Interesting.
Mitchell 32% on threes. So that's my bad. I don't know ball.
How many does he take? Only like 3 or 4, right?
He takes 3.7. So not nothing. Bordering on okay volume, but yeah, nothing
Interesting.
crazy.
Interesting.
I mean, yeah, if they can be like that was a thing that you just kind of prayed worked out in your favor against them last year, was missing some of these 3-pointers. And so if they have guys that are just like consistent release valves, that's another thing where it's like, God damn it. Okay, cool. Great. Great. Great.
Yeah, but
Perfect.
but so as for Denver, like you really don't have to worry about it too much either. I mean, OKC, I guess if this keeps up, but the Rockets and
Mm-hmm.
Lakers are your competition. I guess I think the Wolves actually do take a lot, right?
Yeah, they take a lot. I don't know what. So they're fifth in percentage and what the hell? 3-point attempts. Where the fuck are they at? They're tied for 19th in attempts
Oh,
at
oh,
30,
that's lower than I
36.
thought.
So yeah, not really a team in the West that's like, doing Cavs
Unless
basketball or
Portland
Celtics
catches up.
basketball. Hey, maybe anything. Who's to say? Once Scoot is back in the lineup and they get a rim pressure guy to just open up all these shooters, anything's possible. Yeah. Other than that, I mean, game winner from Vucevic, that sucked. That was not fun. Do we have
I
any lobbyist
cannot believe they
requests?
lost. They Bulls on the second night of a back to back, right? And the
Yes, that
Nuggets are
was
fully
double
rested.
overtime against the Jazz. They had to travel to Denver. I can't imagine
Well,
they got
that's
to the
not that far
hotel
a
before.
flight, right?
Well, I mean, it was double overtime. They got to the hotel at like 4 in the morning, I would assume, and so yeah, it's just that one sucked. That one you get annoyed at those losses, but OKC's kind of pulling away with the 1 seed anyways, and
Yeah,
with these
I'm more
injuries.
bothered by it than you are.
Yeah, really. Between that and the fucking Portland game, you guys just can't stop winning.
Oh my god.
All right, lobbyist requests. What do we got?
We have one from Sonic Sanguine. Jack, Nuggets, how are you liking Adelman as a head coach so far? As a Nuggets hater, parentheses Lakers fan, he's much more likable than Malone.
I think you just like him more than Malone because you're a baby who can't handle criticism. That's what I would say.
Hey,
I've been.
he likes Malone white carry
Okay. Um. Yeah, and so Adelman is. I don't know. He played Hunter Tyson last night, and that made me very upset.
It's experimentation. You got to throw paint at the canvas to
Yeah, it's
create a masterpiece.
experimentation. What happens if I take a bite out of this uranium? It's an experiment.
Imagine why'd you play Hunter Tyson? Well, I'm in my blue period as a coach.
Have you ever heard of Jackson Pollock? I'm kind of doing that thing. I'm throwing guys around at the canvas. Yeah. Other than that, I mean, I don't know. He's been like fine, I guess. We've talked about it a lot. I'm not super locked into X's and O's. This is not an X's and O's show.
No,
It's
we're
been
not freaking
nice.
X and O hoes. We're personal princesses.
Yeah,
It's about playing the right
yeah.
guys at the right time.
It's been nice. Like they've been good defensively. They haven't played that many good offensive teams, but like Spencer Jones has been cool.
Oh,
Uh,
did he get a start?
yeah, and he had 1 point, and that pissed everybody off.
Is too much or too little?
Uh, I mean, I think he's a good defender. You can't justify anybody having 1 point. It's impossible, but he does his best. He fouled DeRozan on an and one to really seal the game for Sacramento last night.
And he got
And then a lot of
shot over
people
by Jabari.
I guess. Was that who was contesting him on that last shot
Yeah,
for the
when he
Rockets?
made
I
the
mean,
crazy shot.
talk about a fucking magnet ball. It was a great game both ways. Like there was a lot of I called it black flashes on TikTok. Like every Reed Shepard black flash, Jabari Smith black flash, but Denver had some guys who hit him as well. And so yeah, I don't know. I thought they played obviously good defense in that game, 109 points. I don't know. It's just I think Malone. I would have liked to see him get a chance with this roster, but I'm also not like panicked, losing sleep about it or anything. The one thing I saw people upset about, a lot of people are pinning the Westbrook departure on David Adelman, saying that he's the guy who told Westbrook to not pick up his player option or whatever. I don't know how true that is, but yeah. Any other stuff?
Nope. I'm
Get him
looking.
out of my face.
I'm looking for my switch for my hat to turn the light on.
Nintendo Switch. I want to freaking. I'm trying to get a Nintendo Switch. Oh, I kind of want the Valve box. Have you been seeing that thing?
The Steam box or what?
Yeah, yeah. It's like the Game Cube, the Steam Cube or whatever. I don't know why I called it Valve. The fuck?
Well,
Yeah,
that
the
is
Steam Cube.
that is the company, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, 50 minutes. What are we on? The Lakers. All right. Lakers
Lakers.
3-1. Lakers.
Of course, LeBron James.
He played 3-1 in their last
Mbappe?
4.
Oh,
They beat yeah. Mbappe. Shut the fuck up,
okay.
dude.
Yeah, it's the greatest soccer
Beat
player in the world. I can bring him up whenever I want.
Hat trick in the World Cup, but he lost, dude. Meet despite the loss, man.
He has won a World Cup already. Idiot. So
Hey, okay. Yeah, hey. Uh, they beat the Jazz, the Bucks, the Pelicans, lost to the Thunder. LeBron, first game back, 11 points, 12 assists, 3 rebounds, 63% true shooting in 30 minutes against one of the hottest teams. I mean, a team that employs a killer in Keyonte George. Like, truly one of the league's underrated teams, underrated young players.
the
LeBron
Subsidy.
eviscerates some. Is that what you're calling
That's my new nickname for him. The Subsidy. I'll explain it later.
That's funny. The bailout, the 2008 housing crisis. Yeah, what do you think about the Lakers, about LeBron's debut and all that?
I never really had much doubt that he could fit in with these guys. But yeah, I don't know. Well, LeBron is still very good. My confidence in LeBron comes from hatred of him for many years because he never. Whenever you think you got him, he's gonna do some. He's gonna do some BS to perform. So
When Tai Lung is escaping from prison and the giant rock falls down on him, that's you. You're the Rhino prison guards, and you're like, oh, that rock definitely fucking killed him. And then he climbs up on top of it and jumps up and escapes anyways. And you're like, damn, we didn't get him.
I'd love to put a tourist in a prison like that, and I would not let that goose in. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that.
Hey, you want to go in? Pluck every feather. Give it to me. You can't take them in. Go in bald.
So one concern for the Lakers, 3-point shooting as well. Entering Thursday night, the Lakers are near the bottom of the league in 3-point percentage, makes, and attempts. So they're bad at making them and taking them.
Okay.
LeBron James's catch-and-shoot power should help, but the Lakers need to get better from deep if they want to level up. Dan Woke. I don't know. Woike. So yeah, I guess if we think about this team, well, they're a very top-heavy shooting team because their big three can all shoot very well. But how many shooters do... You know what? They should... Because they have Rui. Who else do we have?
Laravia.
I don't know what he's shot historically. He's probably okay, right?
Oh, he's white. The fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
Give me your top 3 bad white shooters.
Top 3 bad white shooters?
Yeah.
So there's Pau Gasol. No.
Deep twos? Come on, man. You know that's pretty much spacing the floor like a 3 in the mid-2000s, right?
What's the dude who on the Celtics? Hugo Gonzalez? Yeah.
Okay.
Then we'll go TJ McConnell. TJ
McConnell is a good pull for this.
Then we'll go Mason Plumlee.
Damn, those are good ones. I like that. Laravia, so historically good. 42% last season, but I guess historically fine. He's at 34% on 3 attempts a game so far this season. Do you want volume or do you want percentage while we run down the Lakers roster?
I'll do percentage for these fools. I
Okay,
saw
so
someone say on Twitter, they're like, I know this is biblical levels of greed, but I wish we still had Max Christie. I wish we didn't give him up in the trade.
hey, I mean it's biblical, but like you could have kept him. Though, like if you had just badgered Nico, if you'd been like, "Hey, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. It's off the table," I'm sure he would have let you keep Christie.
I give you Vanderbilt. He plays defense.
So LeBron is 2 of 3 on the season. He's 67%.
Did you see the new trend? 8-9.
8-9.
No,
I
no,
sound
it's
like
it's you know 6-7 is like that. 8-9 is top to bottom, and you go 8-9.
is it someone's dad started
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
8-9.
It's so good.
Maxi Kleber is also 67%.
I don't
He's
know
taken.
how much I trust him these days.
Let me go to the totals here. So Maxi Kleber is 2 of 3 on the season. Jackson Hayes is 1 of 1, 100%. Then we get to Hachimura. Now he's a good shooter. 48% on 4 attempts a game. Goated with the sauce. Nick Smith Jr. 44%, 3 attempts a game. He's only played in 6 games. Then it's Laravia at 34%. Then it's Reeves at 33%. Then it's Connect at 33%. Then it's Luka at 32%. And then Marcus Smart, 23% on 5 attempts a game. So role player wise, it's not been great for them. Hachimura's been incredible, and then it's been like not goated outside of him.
That's bizarre because this is a team full of shooters. Honestly, like they should not be this low. So I wonder if that's going to rebound.
I mean, I guess. What's Marcus Smart shot historically?
Well, he is.
Who do you expect to be shooting better on this team? Reeves, I would say, and Luka.
Reeves, Luka, Connect, and then I think LeBron will be good. And then, I mean, all those guys can shoot. Nick Smith can shoot when he plays. I don't know how much has Kleber even played.
He's played 4 games.
Yeah.
So he barely plays. Yeah.
And Bronny can't shoot.
Ayton's been sick. Ayton's been dope as a role player, though. 1.2 points per possession as a role man right now. It's second in the NBA among guys averaging at least 3 possessions a game. He looked really good. 4 of LeBron's 12 assists were to Ayton. And yeah, I don't know. LeBron's really good at when he's 5 feet from the basket, 2 guys usually come over, and LeBron's really good at finding that little dump off lob. So, yeah, Ayton's been dope. I don't know. They've been good. It's nice that LeBron is back for them, I suppose.
LeBron is the soft big man whisperer. He got the best out of Dwight, and he's got the best out of Ayton.
And Chris Bosh, he was soft too.
Yep, he played French horn. And Kevin Love was soft, and he said, "Hey, pretty boy, get up to that 3-point line."
Hey, pretty boy. Hey, fatty, lose weight. That's what he said.
Yeah, you can't. You don't eat lunch with us. You can't eat today. you need to slim down.
Yeah, people get mad because Michael Jordan said you can't eat that to teammates' food. LeBron did that to Kevin Love for the entire 2015 offseason. And so that's why Kevin Love is handsome now.
Yep, he body shamed him into it.
Which is messed up because Kevin Love's old look would be super in right now. Like chubby guy, shaved head. It's like so Y2K type stuff, you know?
I wonder if he'll let himself go once he's done.
I hope so.
No,
but I don't know. It feels like
he's too much of a slut. He gives slut vibes. He has a house in the Hamptons. I bet he's slutting it up every summer. I don't know if he's married or not.
God.
We're going to talk about one crazy slut at the end of this list.
Okay, let's do it. Any Lakers requests?
From Brandon. Hello, communist.
Let's go, Brandon. Am I right?
Hello, communist and woke left. What kind of trades or offseason signings would the Lakers need to make to build around a core of the DEI duo in Luka and Reeves and make the Lakers true contenders? Also, if Luka or Reeves become just an average defender, how high would the Lakers ceiling rise? Lastly, power scaling. Who would be the best post-Tibetan monk training? Jordan, LeBron, or Wemby? My answer is LeBron, since two of the better Batman movies came during the years he won championships. The Dark Knight Rises in 2012, and according to the Snyder Bros, the controversial masterpiece that is Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. After Labatt, it would be Wemby and then Jordan, because Jordan is the shortest. Thanks. I think that
I don't
order is
know.
probably right.
I'm thinking about Jordan. Do we think Jordan's hedonistic tendencies, the gambling until 3 in the morning, the
Yeah.
cigars, all that, do we think that benefits him in any way? Like gives him like a mental edge? Do you think taking that away makes him worse?
Yeah. I don't think he would go. Or he'd be.
Okay.
Well, maybe. I don't know. Maybe they have some kind of like games up there. There's some like something like
Yeah.
mahjong or something. And Pai
Yeah.
Sho.
So they got Dyson cups up there at the temple for sure, for sure. Yeah. I'm fine with that ranking. As far as okay, so there's a lot of layers to this question. Off-season moves, I have no idea. We're 20 games in. I haven't looked at the off-season. Uh, Luca or Reeves average defender. I mean, do you have any hope that this will happen?
Not really. Um,
Okay, me neither.
I think you just have to hope you run into a team that plays guys useless enough on the other end to match it, and so
A Jared Vanderbilt, if you will.
yeah, or like no, I don't know. I don't know. Like if a Kogi goes cold and Tari goes cold, you hope you can survive that matchup. But
Yeah,
in
but
a
even then, like really like because both of those guys, because that's one thing I forgot to mention with the Nuggets. Great defensive rebounding game. Like, very good illustration of how important defensive rebounding is when they played the Rockets the other night. I think Luka or Reeves still very exploitable on the glass. Luka to a lesser degree. He's got some thickness to him. He can box out pretty well, but Reeves, yeah. If Tari Eason's trying to get a board, I think Reeves would probably give it up.
they really should lean into what the Rockets are doing, because they play a massive lineup as well. Like, but I guess it's just the motor. As far as like LeBron isn't going to fully live up to his rebounding potential, probably. But
Yeah.
and I guess
Well, it also
Aiden.
helps. Like, I feel like Steven Adams makes that like.
Well, he's just like the god tier. But I mean, they play Steven Adams. Şengün is great. Then Kevin Durant is 7 feet. Jabari's 6'10". Tari is a great rebound. Like he's an outlier rebounder. I feel like for his size. Amen is an outlier rebounder for his size. Like they're just stacked, and they're like we're gonna. I'm sure are they the next team?
Yes, they are. Well, actually, the Spurs I have written down. I don't know if the seating changed. I didn't move my notes around from the night last night whenever we decided we were going to record today. So yeah, Luka had 37 in that Jazz game. So pretty crazy. Oh, he's up to 62% on 2-pointers this season. Only players who are doing that on the same volume as him are Jalen Duren, DeAndre Ayton, Jokic, Giannis, and Jalen Johnson.
Yeah. See, I'm really not. I'm really not gonna believe into the fake news, the fake Luca concern news about his rim attempts.
Yeah. Because, guys, well, Cade Cunningham, great example of this. Don't need to get all the way to the rim to make the play. The short mid-range is a beautiful spot on the floor to make a basketball play from. Floater range?
Well,
oh, my God.
There's two different camps when it comes to that. There's the Cade Cunningham, Keyonte George players.
No.
And then there's the
no,
Jokic, the Bryce
no.
Sensabaugh, the Luka Doncic players.
No, do not put Cade in that. I'm surprised you didn't want to come on, and you could. It would have been a beautiful opportunity for you to shit talk Cade Cunningham. You could have kicked Kofi down a couple of pegs, but no, just wasn't. We couldn't make it work, and so
Josh
guys,
Giddey's in there too. Josh Giddey's in there too. With
No,
Cade
he's
and
not.
Keontae.
Giddy gets to the rim. I'll tell you what. More than freaking Cade does. It feels like. Yeah. Do we have any other requests?
Nope.
No. Get him out of here. Timestamp it. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some Kush up in it. 104. The Spurs. 3-1 in their last 4. Beat the Hawks. Beat the Grizzlies. Beat the Kings. Lost to the Warriors. Wemby calf strain. It's truly saddening.
Slow down! Don't hurt Wemby.
I know. No more pace. Slowest team in the league next year. Wemby, Dylan Harper, Stephon Castle, all missing extended time. Right now, De'Aaron Fox has been playing well. And the Black Falcon had some notable moments this week.
The Lag Falcon.
What the heck, dude? What is that?
That's my slander name for him, because he doesn't pass quick enough for my liking.
Well, he shoots quick enough, 48% from 3.
I saw someone say, we don't praise him enough for his longevity.
How long has he even played?
He's pretty old. He's like 20,
I guess.
He's like 2014 draft, maybe? Or 2013?
Harrison
or is it
Barnes.
2012, maybe?
So he is 2012 draft, and he's played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is his 13th NBA season. Or
Guys,
14th,
if he made his threes in 2016 finals, Kevin Durant wouldn't have joined. Blame him.
Blame him. That's true. I mean, it's fine longevity. He's not even
He's there. He's been there.
He's there. He's there. What was Jeff Green doing in year 14? He was probably way better. I don't know. Yeah. But he's fine. And he did walk down the Memphis Grizzlies. 9 points on 4 of 5 shooting in the fourth quarter to lead the Spurs to the win over Memphis. It killed me. There was a possession where the Grizzlies announcers were like, "This is Fox's time. This is why they went and got De'Aaron Fox for moments like this." And then it was just Harrison Barnes cooking Jaren Jackson Jr. like off the dribble, like just torching him. And so
he was probably hurt that day or something. He probably didn't get a lot of rest,
Hey, it must be a day that ends in Y,
Oh, come
on. Do you have any thoughts about the Spurs?
The concern that the Spurs are facing is injuries. The Spurs are facing their almost biggest fear, a life without Victor Wembanyama for a few weeks. The injury bug hit one of the league's deepest teams before training camp even started, and it hasn't relented. They are lucky Wembanyama, Stephon Castle, and Dylan Harper will only miss a few weeks, but the fears that injuries could be a factor with their franchise players continues to be a reality. Jared Weiss.
Back to reality. Back to life. De'Aaron Fox, last 4 games. 26
phone on low power.
26 points, 8 assists, 2 steals. What percentage are you on?
44. I'm being proactive.
Guys, when he has to charge his phone, his audio's... You think the audio's bad now? Just wait. Just wait. De'Aaron Fox, 26-8 and 2 steals, 61% true shooting over the last 4 games. So he shot 46% from 3 on 7 attempts a game, but shooting 69% at the free throw line. Not so good. But he has been really good for them. I've liked the last couple of games he's had where it's just been the De'Aaron Fox show.
Well, that ties into our lobbyist request from Ripped Beetlemen. Hello, Frick and Frack. Thoughts on Fox's return? I think he's been solid and will get better with more time with Wemby. Also curious to see his fit with Dylan Harper. I know he doesn't fit Pablo's vision for the team, but it felt like so many people dismissed the idea of him on the Spurs before giving it a chance, especially Thunder fans, which is odd. They seem especially weird about the Spurs, maybe stemming from the Chet and Wemby debates. Also,
there's a lot of relationships like that around the league. We should start keeping a tally. Thunder fans hate watching the Spurs. Rockets fans hate watching the Cavs. Like, there's just a lot of shit going on.
I saw in the Timberwolves subreddit, they're mad at D'Angelo Russell. Like, they post all his bad games. They like to post the graphic of when he said, "You know what they need in Minnesota? They need me. They need someone like me there." Do you remember that?
Nice. Have you seen No, I didn't see. Well, I didn't. I feel like I've seen the graphic, not the clip though. You know that TikTok sound where it's like it's got wabi sabi. I
Yeah.
like it. You know that one?
Yeah.
Uh, it was an edit where it was Luca playing, and it was like my point guard is great. This one is perfect, and then it goes to D'Angelo Russell highlights with the wabi sabi in the background. It goes, but this one's fucking dog shit. I love it or something.
I saw the same thing with Giannis and Patrick Williams.
But this one's terrible. I like it. Yeah. So other than Fox, Justin Champagny had a good. Whichever Champagny plays in San Antonio had a really good game. And other than that, I don't have a lot of thoughts about him. So, what was the request? What the fuck were we even talking about?
Yeah, Fox's return. I think he's good, and I think he makes them better. It's just always been about Operation Locked with no key. He's a key. So, and I think they could get someone who can
dude?
Bring the thing.
He's not a key.
He's a key.
He's like
dude.
a locksmith. He's a locksmith bag. Okay.
What?
So like.
He's a freaking key.
So like maybe someone could figure out how to open the door, but he's not a key.
He's a freaking garage door code, and the fingerprints are visible.
Oh,
the buttons are
on.
The same code is worn
Come
in.
on, dude.
It's pretty easy to figure out if you really want to.
That is not De'Aaron Fox. Oh my god.
I'm interested to see how he fits with Dylan Harper because I think they have a better chance at synergy than Castle does with him, but we'll see. But let's see. We also need Pablo's thoughts on the Cuffham developments. Perhaps we can send some galaxies his way to help pay for his medical fees. Thanks, lads. Guys, pray for Cuffham, but don't send him. He's far richer than us. So who needs more money? The man,
who among us,
a rich man in the hospital, or two poor men who got, because guys, we could end up in the hospital maybe. I mean, I've been putting off some wisdom teeth surgery, so we get to 5,000 patrons, I'll fucking get my fucking wisdom teeth out.
We'll record, Pablo will get his wisdom teeth out, and we'll record right after, and he'll be fucked up.
Oh, that's how I'll sound with all the gauze in my mouth.
Yeah,
but yeah, prayers up for Cuffham. Brandon Jones,
is he a bad guy? Is he mean to women?
I don't. He's on Kick, so it's pretty risky.
Guys, you know.
Oh, hey guys!
Possible.
If he freaking called someone a slut, then pray for his brain to shut off. Wow.
Pray for his brain to shut off is the best way to phrase that. Yeah, pray for his freaking brain to short circuit, dude.
Brandon Jones.
All right.
Hi, guys. I had a super vivid dream the other night where Wemby was a guest on the show, and you guys interviewed him and told him about the Wemby GOAT agenda, and he was really based and funny. Huh, that sounds pretty legit. Need y'all to get on top of making that happen IRL ASAP. I'm sure he's a fan of the show. If you could interview Wemby, what's the number one question each of you would ask him? Best Brandon.
Do you watch or read One Piece?
Oh yeah, for sure. And I'd really want to ask him about if he has any like actual defined political values or not.
Yeah, that would be good. But I'd be like, put the Sanderson shit down, get on freaking dude. Come on, get on One Piece. Let's go.
Yeah. The Big Cheese. Jack and Pablo, what if Wemby is actually Santa and that's why he's missing a few weeks? Watching him play is a gift in itself, but he still goes the extra mile, just like every GOAT does. TBC. Could be.
There's a Sprite commercial where Ant is Santa, so I don't know. I think Ant is Santa.
And he played on Christmas last year, The French That Stole Christmas, famous.
French That Stole Christmas. So he's really the Grinch, is what he is, because he's also Santa's fat, famously, and so what's Wemby gonna gain 200 pounds just in one night from milk and cookies? Likely story.
Well, I think you do when you get the Santa power up.
Oh yeah, Tim Allen.
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot the titular Santa Claus. My fault.
Yeah. Let's see.
Any more requests?
Nope.
A third?
Nope. Not for the Spurs. That was 3.
Oh, okay. I can't count.
There's someone, as this always happens. Well, actually,
Who's parking next to you?
well, actually, I can't reveal details, but hopefully this person. I'm just
Honk your horn. Honk your
well,
horn.
I'm in the dark right now, so I'm worried.
Yeah.
I'm a little
Well,
sus.
you're not completely because your hat is
Yeah,
turned on
I hope they saw. They're not worried.
and got intimidated.
Yeah.
The Rockets 3-1 in their last four. Beat the Blazers, the Magic, the Cavs. Lost to the Nuggets. Şengün dominates Evan Mobley in a win over the Cleveland Cavaliers. 28 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, 65% true shooting. I went back and watched. I think he shot 7 of 9 when guarded by Evan Mobley in this game. And yeah, I wrote this down. Rockets fans hate Evan Mobley.
Oh, I see.
It's like a perfect storm between Şengün, like being on the Şengün has been better train for a long time, and the animosity that cultivates, combined with drafting Jalen Green. It's really resulted in like a perfect hate watch. It's beautiful.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense.
Any other thoughts about Houston?
So what's wrong? What's the concern with Houston? Turnovers. Despite having one of the top offenses in the NBA, not one of the top, the top.
Yeah.
Houston's biggest weakness has been protecting the ball, which highlights a lack of a healthy traditional point guard on the roster. The Rockets have done fairly well running most of their half-court offense through Kevin Durant and Şengün, but there are still times when things get a little sloppy when the game slows down. They're talented enough to make up for those mistakes in other ways against teams like Orlando or Dallas, but Houston has to go through Denver and or Oklahoma City to reach its ultimate goal. It will be difficult to take down those teams if you can't execute during high-intensity moments. William Gullery. So
That part. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. What do you think about the Rockets and the offense so far this year? Like, the Nuggets game was interesting because it was very close and it felt very competitive. And Şengün and Kevin Durant played quite poorly. I swear I wrote down what they did. What the fuck? They combined for 27 points on 11 of 28 shooting with 6 turnovers against the Nuggets. But you got really hot shooting nights from obviously Reed Shepherd and Jabari Smith Jr. So I don't know. Just like, where are you at with the Rockets offense? Do you think number one in the league is sustainable the full season?
well, it's just indisputable proof that Şengün is a better offensive engine than Jokic, who leads the number 2 offense.
Hey, just don't ask him to beat him.
Well, it's regular season, so remember.
Hey, just don't ask him to beat him.
Just remember that
or even outplay him. He could lose, but just play better. Or even close to as good, actually. Even like in the same ballpark as have as good of a game. Don't ask that.
Well,
but hey, beat up the skinny guy in Cleveland. That's dope, dude.
Well, it's just the engine of the high-ranked offense and the way better defender.
Well, I mean,
so.
Yeah, I'm just saying, don't ask him. Just games about bucket. Don't ask him to get too many when Jokic is down there.
I guess he doesn't.
Yeah, no, I guess you do guess that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I guess
triple doubles. I mean,
I guess
it's a lot more fun for you to look at triple doubles in the box score and think that's what makes the better player. So, I guess for guys like you, Jokic is way better. So, guys, he co-signs everything Jameis Winston has ever done.
No. Hey, I co-signed that wide receiver play. I'll tell you what. Did you see that?
I did. But I doubted the offense, and I still kind of feel like I worry about them in the playoffs for sure, having only 3 guys who could dribble. Amen is the point guard. He brings the ball.
And even Şengün, similar, because Jokic has the same thing. Like, can handle the basketball for sure. It's different when you have when a big guy is dribbling. It's like, it is not the same security as having like Fred VanVleet handling the basketball or whatever. there is like a lot more ways that teams can just put a lot of pressure on him, and like you have to kind of get him the ball in the post or whatever first. What are the Rockets on the season defensively? Seventh? I wonder if we'll see a slide on offense increase on defense, because it feels like they haven't been quite as good on that end of the floor. Seventh is nothing to shake a stick at for sure, but it feels like they still have room to grow.
They I wonder if they'll keep up the 3-point shooting success that they're getting. I think Okogie may have already started declining.
Yeah.
But and then Tari's hurt, but I wonder. I mean, he'll definitely come back to earth. I do think their team. There's still concerns for the playoffs, but I mean,
What about Reed Shepherd? 49%, six attempts a game.
lightning is striking for Reed. But yeah, they've clearly gone down a path, which is the rebounding path. They have a 40.6 offensive rebound rate, and that is on track to be the highest rate in NBA history. And so, I think that seems to be working for now. I think they're definitely a legit offense. I don't know if they're the actual best offense, but yeah. Reed Shepherd in November, 15, 2 and 3, 73% true shooting, 53% from 3. He, Reverse Flash. That's the villain, the Flash fights.
The yellow guy, Eobard Thawne.
I don't know his name. All I know is Reverse Flash.
Fake fan.
Reed Shepherd
doesn't even. Okay.
Reed Shepherd is Reverse Nash. He does everything off ball. So,
that's cool. I like that. Yeah. No, he's been great. Obviously, he killed the Nuggets. I don't know. It's just another thing in this like mixture of things that are worrying. Is like, all right, and the piece that we're balancing all of this on is my small sophomore guard. My small sophomore guard who didn't play at all last year. He's lived up to it on offense, and defensively, I feel like he hasn't been like a picked on point the way you would kind of see, the worst years of Trae Young or Garland or whoever it be. He's been pretty survivable, pretty engaged on the defensive end. So, yeah, I don't know.
In the first game of the season, he got killed by OKC, but he's steadily been getting better and better, and he's a good defender trapped in a very average defensive body physically, or below average. So
he's like Jokic, where it's like, I know where I need to be. I will never get there. It's never like my arms aren't long enough. Maybe I'm fast enough, but it's just not gonna happen. I'm not strong enough. Whatever.
Well, Jokic at least he's got super strength, and he is huge, and he does have a long wingspan. Reed's got nothing, so he does his best, and I think he could be solid against like lackluster offensive players. But I think it's always going to be a problem in the NBA. But at least it'll always be a problem in the playoffs, I think.
Yeah.
Let's see. We do have
Any requests.
Yeah. So, from Gabe T.
On God.
Hello, Charlie and Pim. What do you make of the Amen Thompson point guarding? As a national TV watcher, I was very confused watching him walk the ball up the court, but it didn't look atrocious most of the time. Is there anything Amen in particular is doing to make himself useful with the ball in his hands that I am missing? So Amen as a prospect, Amen has been a point guard. Like as a prospect, he was a point guard all through in like OT and stuff. It's just when you get to the NBA, it does become way hard to do that with no jumper. I think it's going well in terms of, I think it works for the offense. I don't know how he doesn't create as a point guard the same way that like John Morant, John Wall, these types of athletic freak point guards do. I think his role is really just like to get below the free throw line, which we learned from the Miami Heat. Good things happen when you get below the free throw line. He gets down there and then he just kicks it out, and then they kind of swing the ball around and they get it to their guys in their spots. But I always do feel like he just hops around too much in the paint, like without getting deep into the basket. But I think passing wise it works, and then he reverts back to just being kind of a play finisher. It's pretty unique.
I agree with all that. You're a freaking genius, dude.
Yeah, I've heard that one. Rockets Liberation Army. Hey, boys and men, are Kevin Durant and Alpi Şengün the best duo in the league? They look unstoppable every night. P.S. J-Dub doesn't count. He hasn't played yet this year. Wemby and Dylan Harper.
Wait, run it back. What was the question?
Is Durant and Şengün the best duo in the league? And J-Dub and Shea don't count because J-Dub didn't play yet. And Tatum's hurt, so you don't get that one.
Tatum's hurt.
Jokic and
I don't know. Jokic and Jamal. Jamal's been solid. Honestly, could have been Jokic and Gordon before the injury. Yeah. Yeah. Giannis and Kuzma. What do we think? Giannis and Ryan Rollins. I don't know. I'd need to run through every duo. It feels like there's a duo.
Luka and Reeves.
Luka and Reeves. Maybe. That's possible, I guess. Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley. Nah, probably not.
I mean, as far as the success this season, I mean, these two probably are it.
Yeah. Well, Cade and Jalen Durant. Ooh.
He's not actually excited on that, guys.
Cade and Jalen Durant. Because that's literally, that's Nash and Amari, right?
Really?
Nash and Amari Motor City Edition, baby. You know that's what it is. Oh, my God. It's fine. We can go Şengün and KD for now. But just be a 12-game win streak. That's not nothing.
It's not something.
You're not something, pal. You're nothing. You're nothing. Is that it for the Rockets?
Yeah.
Okay. I have to pee, so let's take a break. The Suns are 3-1 in their last 4. Beat the Wolves, the Blazers, the Pacers. They lost to the Hawks. They blew a 20-point lead to the Atlanta Hawks. They gave up 47 points in the fourth quarter, but other than that, it's been pretty sick. Crazy win over the Wolves. Dylan Brooke, back-to-back 30-point games for the first time in his career. Since they started the season 1-4, they've gone 9-2 since, and they had a 20-point lead in one of those 2 losses. Obviously, the one to the Hawks. What do you think about the Suns?
They're still playing well. People have been anticipating a fall-off because the schedule's getting much harder, but they had that epic win against Minnesota. It was crazy. Dylan Brooks is a big part of that, too. The concern for the Suns, will health hold up to contend? It's hard to be negative about the Suns. They compete, they defend, and they play together. It's a completely different vibe from last season's high-priced outfit. At the same time, they've had a lot of health issues. Jalen Green, expected to shoulder some of the scoring load, has played in 1 full game because of a hamstring issue. Dylan Brooks and Grayson Allen have missed time. Mark Williams has stayed healthy, but given his history, you have to wonder how long that'll last. A Devin Booker injury that sidelines him for multiple weeks would be devastating. So far, Coach Jordan Ott has navigated this well. The Suns are better than expected. They might need good fortune to keep it going. Doug Haller. So, yeah, I mean, if this team stays healthy, I'm interested to see how they do against the legit teams, because they are getting some big-time performances from some role players that probably won't last, but maybe they will. So, I don't know.
Colin Gillespie, is it real?
No.
What the heck? Why not? Prove it.
Well, lightning can only strike one man, so is it going to strike him or is it going to strike friggin' Reed?
I hope Colin.
You know, lightning, they say, is fire. Just sun?
No, it's plasma.
Plasma? What's plasma?
It's the fourth state of matter, dude.
Where does it come from?
from your mom. I don't know.
Okay. All right, guys, send him some hate.
Your
Um,
mom, guys. Pablo's mom versus the son, which has more mass. Colin Gillespie, 20 points, 4 assists, 77% true shooting, including the game winner over the Timberwolves. Wolves were really chirping in this one. There was that clip of Anthony. He was screaming at Dylan Brooks after he hit his step back three, which, to be fair, I'm sure Dylan
Dylan
Brooks was
Brooks.
being super annoying. I'm sure he was being so mean. But then, yeah, he had a cool post game comment where he's like, "I love it when guys start get comfortable. They start talking too early, and then the moment gets the lights get bright, and their eyes start getting real big." And I was like, "It's Anthony Edwards. I don't know," but he did miss those free throws. So, joke artist. Do we have any lobbyist requests for the Suns?
Yes, we have one from Steph, former DeLon Wright fan.
Oh, also, this was one of the worst games I've ever seen Devin Booker play. This Timberwolves game. It was like it's insane. He fouled out. That's part of the reason they won this game.
So that guys, you heard it here first. They're better without Devin Booker. That's what he thinks.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Prince Charles and Princess Diana. If you were the Suns right now, would you try and fire sale while everybody is probably at max value? Or would you ride this power of friendship train until the wheels fall off? I can imagine it's tough for Suns fans as the vibes were in the gutter, but now they're really high and you don't want to give that up. Good luck with your marriage. I think everything is going to work out great.
Okay.
I'm Princess Diana and I die in a car crash.
Obviously. Oh, jeez, you're in a car right. I'm nervous. Don't. Come on, man.
But Dodi Fayed's not with me. I think you probably ride it out just because there's no upside for you losing.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose you could get a haul.
I mean, you could, but really, realistically, I don't know how much the value of these guys is going to fluctuate. I don't like. Is anybody really excited that Dylan Brooks is playing like cool second option hoops? Is that like really gassing up his trade value?
If he does that, like if he's still doing this by the time of the trade deadline, I think that's a legit guy. Like that's a
I agree.
Defender who has offensive job. Like that's a guy like OKC would buy in on or something, or someone would give a legit first round pick for that.
Okay, maybe he was a bad example. But like
I think
Royce O'Neal.
I think he might, and Grayson Allen might too if he plays this.
I mean, they're guys, but like I don't know. Like I don't see the value. Like I really don't think their value is that high right now. Like high enough to like sell high on. I don't know if anybody believes it, I guess, is what I'm saying. Like GMs around the league, I don't think they're looking at this and being like, "Yep, all of it is canon right now." So to sell at this price point, I really don't think the value would be that good, even though they're playing incredible basketball. I don't think we've reached, the critical sell high moment on everybody. I agree with you. If stuff sustains towards the deadline and the team isn't that good, but individual guys are playing really well, yeah, Dylan Brooks would be a guy very interested to see where he goes. But at the same time, I don't know what Phoenix would do because I like their picks and everything. If you don't have your picks for forever, what's the point in like going and getting like one late first from a serious team for Dylan Brooks and just being terrible?
Well, I think it would just be we admit defeat. We're sunken cost theory. We're just going to try and get young guys, and so even if we can't have our top pick, maybe we get pick 17 and we maybe get a guy there or something like that. I don't know.
They would. They always do. Every time they get pick 23, it's like, oh no, this is a good player. Wow.
And then like Devin Booker, obviously, if you sell, you could get a ton, and like. I mean, if you're the Suns, would you call Atlanta and be like, hey, Booker for the number one pick?
For the number one pick? Sure. I mean, is that all I get?
Would you well, I don't know.
Number one pick?
Maybe there's other stuff. I don't know. Would you consider it if you're the Hawks?
Maybe. I mean, I would think it over for sure, but I don't know. This is why I'd be terrible at being a GM because I'm so infatuated with the potential of everything. Is that like, the idea of having like Darren Peterson or whatever, it will always be worth more to me than like the reality of having an all NBA level guard in Devin Booker, even though that's probably not how the value will actually shake out. Would you do it if you're the Hawks?
Probably not. Mostly because of the 70. He's making like 70 million. So you
He is making
probably.
an insane amount of money, and it's not that long that you have him like completely locked up for either. So I'd be worried about like if him being a Suns lifer is taken off the table, does he then just be like, well, if I'm not going to play in Phoenix, I'm going to play somewhere I want to fucking go to at that point?
I they might have to gut the roster too much to make the trade happen because like you probably definitely have to give up Trey, but I think he's only making like
Mm-hmm.
45, so you still got to cover like
Yeah, you would
30
have to
million
give
or
up.
something.
It'd be
But
crazy.
either way, I think it makes sense either way. Either way they want to operate because they're not a contender. So if you're not a contender to me, I'm always okay with bottoming out, even if they don't own the pick. Um, well, who does own that pick or this year?
They're really shopped around. I think the Rockets own one of them. I know the Wizards have a swap this year. I think the Grizzlies have one from the Desmond Bain trade. I assume Brooklyn has a few from moving Kevin Durant. I don't know. Yeah.
I might stay competitive out of spite. Like if it's like Houston has it, then maybe it's like screw you guys, we're gonna keep going. Because if I'm okay with rolling it forward with this team, I guess because Devin Booker is that good, and they have assembled like a good group of supporting role players. And so if you keep going down this path, you keep hitting on picks, which is odd because James Jones is he still running things there?
I have no idea off the top of
I
my
think
head.
he is, and
Maybe.
he's famously like I do GAF about second round picks and stuff, but he keeps hitting on them.
Who's the Suns GM? It's Brian Gregory. He replaced James Jones in May 2025.
Oh,
So,
okay.
very recent development.
So I don't know how this guy operates, but I mean this team is playing way above its pay grade. So if you want to, and I think they probably just won't blow it up because the owner he's not going to want to do that, but
Mm-hmm.
um. I don't know. They're in a good spot, but screw them.
I don't freaking know. Screw him, dude. I don't freaking know. The frick. Do we have any other requests?
No.
Then certainly screw them. Get them out of my face. Even though I did like their week. That was a fun little week they had. 140. The Timberwolves. 2-2 in their last four. They beat the Wizards and the Mavs. They lost to the Nuggets and the Suns. Like we talked about, insane collapse against the Phoenix Suns, led by 8 points with I think like 49 seconds left, and they ended up losing in regulation. They closed the game. So the last they scored, and then after that they gave up an offensive rebound for a layup. Ant turned it over. The Suns hit a 3-pointer. Julius Randle turned it over. The Suns hit a 2-pointer. Randle turned it over again, and then Anthony Edwards missed both free throws, and Colin Gillespie hit the game winner. Ant, really good game, really good third quarter. I think he finished with like 41, and he had 19 in the third quarter. But I don't know. All anyone's gonna remember are the free throws, I suppose.
Yeah, that is disastrous. Disastrous. You know who did you know who foretold of this disaster? It was Rob Dillingham with his 2008
Oh
financial
shit.
crisis hoodie. That's
Oh
essentially
my god, the crash.
yeah. That's what happened to the Timberwolves in this game. They
Because
crashed.
Anthony Edwards, he was actually mic'd up, but it didn't release the footage or the sound. He hit that step back on Dylan Brooks, and he said, "Tranches, swaps, AAA tranches combined with swaps for premium value." And then you see how the fourth quarter went. So that's what the Big Short was all about.
Yep, Anthony Bourdain in a bathtub or something.
Mm-hmm. And
Um,
Margot Robbie sword fight.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
Although Girls can't use swords. So it's kind of funny to picture a female with a sword. Well, can't. That's my
What do you think?
Cam Newton
What do female
impression.
warriors are they like twin dagger type fighters in your mind or what?
No. Girls use spells. They use spells and vines come on the ground and strangle people. They don't use swords,
Ooh,
dude.
okay. Telekinesis type shit.
Yeah, because girls are always freaking thinking, dude. The concern for the Wolves.
Guy who's like misogynistic, but he's like, yeah, because girls are freaking geniuses, dude. They're so smart that obviously they would use telekinesis, not swords.
The friggin' pen is mightier than the sword. The Wolves. The concern for them is they haven't beaten a really good team yet. The Wolves are 10-0 against teams with a record below 500 and 0-5 against teams with a record above 500. There is some noise in that stat. 2 of those losses came to the Lakers and Nuggets without Anthony Edwards. But for a team that believes it's capable of coming out of the West, it has to start playing better against the really good teams. To their credit, they have handled their business.
You have to freaking play who's in front of you, okay?
And to their credit, they've handled their business against the bad teams, which has been a problem for them in previous seasons. John Krasicki. So yeah, that's a concern for them. We'll see. But
okay, is that it?
I like to ruminate every now and then.
I can tell. My dad does that. He'll just trail off mid sentence. I can't wait till I'm an old man and I can do that same shit. Just be like, yeah. And so I was watching the game the other day, and then you just completely stop. Yeah, I don't know. The above 500 shit matters a little bit. It's nice that they beat all the bad teams. A lot of people are pissed off at Chris Finch
because he's a
lack
fraud,
of creativity. Yep, fraud. Second row Finch. That's what we call him. He has no creativity with the offense, and he's really it says your device storage.
Yeah, what
low.
the heck? Why? What is being
Bro,
stored?
what is it storing? Oh my! Oh, I hit my head. I don't.
Oh my god! It's popping up every time.
Are they going to kill Chris Finch? Do you think so?
I would. Are
they going to throw him to the Wolves?
Is it popping up on your screen too?
It popped up once, but there's nothing here now.
Okay, I don't know what it's gonna do here, but I'll just keep talking, I guess. And I'm about to have to plug in. I'm at 8%.
Oh shit, guys, get ready.
But it's okay. We're at 1:45 in, so only the real ones are here.
Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 teams left.
Oh my god. Calvin Wilkes Booth.
All right, let's go. Come on.
Hello, Jack. All right, listen. I can't read this part of your question because even so, I'm done. So he says, "Hello, Jack and Jack." Day 3 of guessing Pablo's real name. I can't read this because what if one day you do guess the right name and then I'd have the wrong reaction to it. So I'm no longer acknowledging this. But do you think the Wolves would fire Chris Finch during the season? It feels like the only way they make it to the finals if someone else beats the Thunder for them in the playoffs. I also don't think they're in the same tier as the Nuggets or Rockets this season. Would a midseason coaching change give them some new looks on offense? Also, can we get an all billionaires are bad update sometime? That's my favorite episode of all time, and I would appreciate an update for all the teams who have changed ownership. It could even just be a segment within another episode. Thanks, Calvin Wilkes Booth and Hobbs. I don't know how many ownership changes we've gotten since then. We've had the Celtics, the Lakers, and I don't know if anyone else.
We could... I'm certain there's a way we could like check in on what everybody's been up to since then. I'm sure we've gotten like Steve Ballmer's he's definitely invested in something since the last time we recorded. So
yeah, aspiration.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe I don't know if I'm okay with firing Finch, I guess, but I don't know if someone else comes in and starts cooking and like really changes things with this roster. But I
Mike Nori, the Seaweed King.
oh shoot.
Isn't that what it's called? The little sheets of seaweed
For what?
that they use nori. Yeah, it's what you wrap sushi in and stuff. I think
Oh,
it's
I didn't
nori.
know that.
So
But yeah,
maybe a little wordplay with that, Wolves fans.
I also don't think they're in the same tier as the Nuggets or Rockets or the Thunder, and but I think that's a personnel thing. So, uh,
Yeah, I don't think there's like a coaching maneuver that's gonna be
all
like
right.